Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya, and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya. Good morning. I believe it's the 21st of March. I'm spitting everywhere, excuse me. It is 7:06 in the morning. Yes, it's a lot later than what it normally is when I do these car chit chats. But I've already mentioned I've changed my time. I now get to the gym at 5:30. I do my cardio from 5:30 to 6. I lift. I weight train with my trainer from 6 to 7. And now I'm on my way home. But I was on my way to get some coffee and I left my purse home. The whole entire purse. So I am officially riding dirty. I have no license. I have nothing. So I am gonna have to just go home and make my coffee / co-host there. But what's saving me and why I have a little bit of energy is I had about 5 ounces of black coffee on my way to the gym. So I'm a little bit alert, right? I'm on one. Oh, I'm sorry, you're shaking a little bit. So yeah, let's just pray. Let me turn on the light. Let's just pray I don't get a ticket, because I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm gonna get stopped and I'm gonna get a ticket, because that's just how it works in my world. Anyway, today's workout, good one. Combination of upper body and legs. I really focused on just slowing all the way down, even if it hurt, just slowing down. When I do those leg extensions, how you bring the leg up, just holding it and bringing it down. And when I bring my leg down, even if I have to rest for like 2 seconds, bring it back up, hold, really focusing on breaking through the extra layer of fat that's in my legs so I can get those lines that I need and want, because legs win competitions, period. So yeah, and plus, when I was doing when I do my cardio, I listen to ratchet music. Anything from, R&B, fast R&B, to the ratchet of the ratchet. You know what I'm saying, right? But I've started doing something different. And today is just day 1 of me doing this. I've done this a while ago, and I don't know why I escaped it. I don't know why I stopped. But I'm starting it up again. When I am weight training with my trainer, I keep my headphones on. I do not listen to music. I have a playlist in my Amazon Music. I created a playlist about a year ago, probably 2 years ago, of nothing but motivational messages. I mean, it is motivation in your ear, okay? And when I tell you, this was the best workout I've had in a long time. And that just goes to show that it starts with the things up in your noggin. Your noggin. Up in here. What are you being fed? Because whether you like it or not, you're being fed messages every single second of the day. And even if you're like me sometimes and you go to sleep to YouTube or music or whatever, especially music that has lyrics, you're being fed messages, subliminal messages all the time. For example, I don't know. Well, it'll happen. It really just depends. But I remember when I was like a lot younger, if I would watch a scary movie, or not even a scary movie, but a suspenseful movie, and say I go to sleep right after that movie, I will dream a dream similar to that movie, subliminal. It's constantly in your brain, on your brain. It's just marinating and boiling in your brain, right? So what I'm deciding to do is during my workouts is to do a couple of things. Isolate. And I don't mean isolate, exercises that are isolation exercises. I'm talking about really just isolate myself. Shut my mouth, and I'm good with that. Isolate, shut my mouth, and focus on what's going on in my ear. And of course, the exercise in itself as well. And I tested this theory out today, and I got the best workout today. The messages I was being fed was basically, you can do it, push through the pain, push harder. I know you have one last rep, do one extra one, just my personal in my ear motivational coach 24/7, just going. And I have that playlist. It's like a 2-hour playlist. And really all I need it is for an hour when I'm lifting, right? And my goodness, between the screaming of my coach, of my trainer, and the screaming of what is going on in my ear, the best workout. The best workout. But the crazy thing is, it's not so much the workout, it's the other 23 hours in the day that I have to be accountable for. Because I don't constantly have my trainer in my ear. I'm not constantly listening to these motivational messages because I work, right? So I have to just remind myself of what's real and what's true and what's factual all day, every day. Because guess what? When I leave the gym, did I tell you how to buckle up? I didn't, because I'm going to be all over the place. But anyway, buckle up. When I leave the gym, that's really when the hard work begins. Like, am I going to go home and I'm supposed to only have 3 pieces of turkey bacon? Am I going to have 4? Right? Am I going to be obedient? Right? And you know what? What else I'm learning during my preps? Because this ain't my first rodeo. I have to also be careful who I hang around with. I have to be careful who I listen to. And you may say, but Maya, you don't really, are you going to go? Or no? Okay, I guess I'll go. You don't really hang out with anybody. Right. That's true. I'm not really the type that hangs out. I like to hang out, but I really don't have that kind of time, right? Especially on prep. I don't have that kind of time. Hanging out to me equates to eating. When you go out with your girls, your guy friends, you normally what? You eat. I can't. Right? So I've learned to be a loner, and I'm okay with that. You know what? I'm not a loner. I have you. You say, who, me? Yes, you. You my friend, whether you like it or not. Now, you may divorce me, but I ain't divorcing you. That's how this thing is working, right? Anyway, got to be careful who you hang out with, because it's either you're an eagle or you a turkey. It's either you're an eagle or you're a turkey. And these are questions we have to ask myself. First of all, who am I? Am I an eagle or am I a turkey? And then you have to reevaluate all the folks you hang out with. And let me tell you something. It's nothing wrong with being a turkey if that's your thing, right? But turkeys, they don't fly. They don't pretty much go anywhere. They have their own purpose, right? But between an eagle and a turkey, who do you want to be? Eagles fly. Eagles soar, right? That's who I want to be. Not just in the gym, but in life, period. I don't want to hang around bottom feeders. Nothing wrong with them. They have their purpose. They are necessary, just not for me. Doesn't mean I'm trying to be better than. Does it mean I'm putting people down? No. It means that I have identified who I am. I have clearly identified where I want to be in life. And I have done my time with turkeys. And let's be clear, I have been a turkey. Me. But you got to start with self first. You can't just go ahead and start looking outward and looking at people and judging people. Look at the man in the mirror first and identify who you are and start the change with self. I used to be married to somebody who made a comment. My first husband, he made a comment. We went to Savannah. It was me, him, my mother, and I want to say both my kids were there. And my ex-husband said, we were just driving around, sightseeing or trying to get to Tybee Island somewhere. But anyway, he says, I want to know where the ghetto is, like where the projects are. And we didn't understand why. He said, because I like being in those places because he knew how to dress really well. Chicago man, I can give him that. He knew how to dress. And he liked being around people less fortunate than him, so he can appear as a god, basically. So people can look up to him and say, oh, I want to aspire to be like him. First of all, people like that, people like him, and no disrespect to him, I get what he's saying, but number one, you're not a god and you have not arrived. And number two, people like him will never, ever, ever thrive in an environment where he is at the bottom. Me, I'm not saying I'm better than him, but what I've learned is I need to be around people that I can learn from, that I can kind of get power from, that I can be inspired by, because I'm not the know-it-all. I'm not the know-it-all. When I work out, I love working out with people whose bodies are chiseled, where in comparison, they really don't want to work out with me. But working out with people who are ripped, who are centered, focused, who have a goal, those type of people inspire me. Even the ones, and no disrespect to those who are not conditioned, right? Because I have worked alongside men and women who are not conditioned, but they have a heart of gold. They have a fighter in their soul. They don't come to the gym to look pretty. They come to fight and they work. I love being around these type of people. They may not be conditioned in the physical form, but they are conditioned in their mind. I love it. I love people who give me a run for their money. But those who are lackluster, I just cannot. Because what I'm learning is, and when I'm trying to teach my children who are young adults now, it's not about a quick fix. It's not about easy. It's not about what makes you feel good. You don't grow in those areas, right? Doing push-ups on my knees makes me feel good because I can do about 100 of those. But regular push-ups where I'm in a plank position, those give me a run for my money. That's what I need to be doing. That's when I'm going to grow. You don't grow through the easy. You don't grow through the mundane. There's nothing wrong with starting out doing the regular plank push-ups and then having to drop down to your knees, or even vice versa, right? Starting with your knees, the push-ups, and then going to the plank. That's okay. But just being satisfied with the status quo, Is it hard? Heck yes. Life is hard. I love a challenge. I love a challenge. And today just proved it by just constantly being fed positive messages in my brain to keep me focused. And of course, having my trainer yell and scream on the side, right? And that's what I'm here to do for you guys. I don't care what you say, you're not a turkey. You're not a turkey. If you've subscribed to my channel, you ain't a turkey. You's an eagle. You's a bad mama jamma. That's what you are. And just know this, when you finally realize who you are, especially in Christ, understand this. People are not gonna like you. They're not gonna like your journey. They certainly not gonna like your progress or your success. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it. But be prepared not to be liked. I had to learn that too. When I first started my fitness journey some years ago, I remember I would go to, birthday parties of my friends or whatever, and I never forget, like, I'm at a birthday party at a Mexican restaurant, so I was allowed at the time to have some chips and salsa. Chips, salsa, and guacamole, just not too many, right? So I would pace myself. And like, the focus was not on me. Why? Because it wasn't my birthday. But the whole entire table wanted to talk about and ask me questions on why are you only eating chips and salsa, chips and guacamole? Why? But a salad is healthy, X, Y, and Z. And I was just trying to answer their question, trying to be as polite as I can, but trying to redirect the focus onto the birthday person. It wasn't about me. So then I learned over time, you're outgrowing people. Not that you're better than, you're just outgrowing. It's just that it's almost like when you wear a pair of shoes and you've outgrown them, it doesn't mean you're better than the pair of sneakers. No, maybe you need the same pair of sneakers, just a bigger size. You've outgrown that sneaker. You've outgrown that particular shoe. It's time to get a new one, right? Same brand, whatever the case may be, or a better brand. I don't know. But it's time to upgrade the shoe is what I'm saying. So I stopped going to the parties. Then I never forget, this one guy said to me, I was going to work, "Oh, you going to such and so's party?" I was like, "Nah, I can't. I'm on prep." He was like, "Oh, you a sucky friend." I never forget that. That hurt me to my core. I'm a sucky friend. That's what he said. I said, wait. I'm a sucky friend because why? She invited you, you not going. And I had no words. And I used to be, and I am today, kind of, sort of, a person with a comeback. I always got a comeback for you. I didn't even have a comeback. I didn't even have a comeback. I just was like, interesting. But one thing as eagles, y'all gonna learn real quick, you can't argue with a turkey. And let me be clear, I'm not saying that eagles are better than turkeys. I'm not saying that. Turkeys have their purpose and they are necessary. Right? But the biggest difference between a turkey and an eagle is a mindset. It doesn't make you better than anyone, right? If anything, it should really humble us. And I'm saying us because if you are subscribed to this channel, you ain't no turkey. You's an eagle. I'm just saying. Well, Maya, I don't feel like an eagle. So, well, Maya, I don't look like an eagle. So, I don't care. But Maya, the things that I've done in my past. So, I don't care. And guess what? God doesn't care anyway. It's over. It's done. I don't have a heaven nor a hell to put you in. But what I do know is you are a forgiven eagle. Period. But Maya, you an eagle. Now go forth and act like one. Once again, let me preface by saying I'm not saying go out here and be better than people and act like you're better than people. That's not what eagles do. But what we do, I'm 12. But what we do is we pass on this message to our fellow eagles. And we uplift them and we keep them encouraged and we remind them. And we motivate them and we inspire them and we be that little thing in the ear constantly. I know you're tired. I know you want to give up. It's okay to rest. You can't quit, right? That's what eagles do. We don't talk about people. We talk to people. So listen, I'm going to go. I'm already on, 21 minutes. I think you get what I'm saying. But Maya, I've always been a turkey. Today seems like a fine day to be an eagle. I'm just saying. Because you're beautiful, you're smart, and you're worth it. And for all of my fit fam out there who are men, you're handsome, you're smart, and you're worth it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I'm going to go. I have about another 10 more minutes of a drive. And yeah. Watch who you hang out with. Watch who you listen to. Watch you. Because I know I can kind of separate. Can you? Can you separate? If you can, it's fine. But what you will see over time as an eagle does, your appetite for certain things that once was will change. It will change. And that thing you once had an appetite for that you were like, oh, I can listen to and I can separate, you won't want it anymore. There is, growth in discipline. There is growth in not being stagnant. There is growth in being an eagle. And once you see that, you won't ever look back again. So I'm going to go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you so, so much. I'm going to come back a little bit later to do the squat challenge. We have 25. The goal is to breeze through those 25 without stopping. Slowing down is okay, but stopping is a no-no. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you so, so much. Maya is out.